right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for another chance. Ted Williams, he topped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Striding in once again, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with it? There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Back to first, but it's right by him. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's as in the pitcher's jargon.
And we'll have to leave it. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bronco has it in his tracks. 1 away. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lifted in the air out to right. Williams facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Murphy scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's D. Gordon now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Lucroy at second. Posey at first. 1 gone. This one's down to third. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. standing in, Manny Machado. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another shot now. DJ Bronco is a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in, Ted Williams. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1 strike now from Cole. Strike called. Now to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Count remains 2-2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Another 2-2 offering. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ted Williams becomes the first out of the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Here's George Springer. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
In the air now, out to left. Bronco moves over, 2 gone. Digging in, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now he'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. In now, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Chad Green comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching.
Number 13 come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he will look at a called 3rd strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at 3rd with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Working to keep them in the game here. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of zone.
And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Phil Niekro will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Richie Ashburn is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story plays it in. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Here's Manny Machado now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Again, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll step off. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High pop-up. Bronco is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Missed with a slider. Fouled off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Into the box now, Sir Anthony Dominguez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Bronco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Pitches high, the throw, perfect throw, and they got him at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Digging in, Ted Williams, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On the ground to third. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Jake McGee, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And now pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now in the box, Chad Green. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Acuna is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result... from the Bronx, MLB Network. Now batting, George Brett. He'll get a start. In this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Killebrew will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
A little bouncer. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Just getting started here in the front. And right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, DJ Bronco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sanchez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive to center field. Morales is there, 2 gone. So stepping in, Ted Williams looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Sharp ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Carmen Killebrew. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kingery has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. He'll get us started in the top of the second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gordon going back, still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. High in the air out to center field. Gordon has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gordon ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Colin Moran set to lead off the home half of the second.
Colin Moran.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
That misses. 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first down. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for route number 2. Into the box, D. Gordon will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Kingery is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Murphy stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Right there, Murphy at second. Scooped up, throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, George Brett. He flied out leading off the ball game. this is on the outside corner for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chris Davis.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another one hit deep to left. Bronco ranging back, still ranging back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Story scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Jaime Barria, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa takes it in, and that's out number 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in the switch hitter, P.J. Bronco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bronco is there, and he'll bring this one in. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
On to first as they get the double play to get him. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He singled his last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Settling in now, Harmon Killebrew. He reached on a single with his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Stepping up now, Colin Moran. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Colin Moran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Killebrew at third with 2 away. Down and away, ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater.
And the throw to first is standing in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. Popped high in the air. Killebrew over to his left. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch. And it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Line towards center field. Morales is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, D. Gordon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Jaime Barria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Number 13 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Sean Doolittle takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Brett.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bronco has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So striding forward now, Jason Giambi. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Williams sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Sean Doolittle. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Sam Travis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Slider's in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Striding in, DJ Bronco, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Ted Williams. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he strikes second. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. Bronco is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now. Digging in and looking for more, Harmon Killebrew. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. Though not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And that brings in the power. Blake Trinan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Nope. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Killebrew, base runner at first with one out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Morales is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Brad Hand is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Acuna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery.
Number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Lifted into center field. Gordon is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Correa over to his left, and there's 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now a bunt attempt here. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Now the throw down. Runner breaks for third. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Gordon, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a high pop-up. Giambi is calling for it. 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Brad Hand. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Zach Kozart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Morales on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Not even close on it. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that one got a piece of him. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He tripled last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, DJ Bronco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
DJ Bronco.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Grounded back up the middle. Correa is up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Digging in, Carmen Killebrew trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Misses, ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready for another shot now, Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, Jason Giambi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now with the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need. In now, Colin Moran, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down the way. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Morales has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground. Dylan Betances comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
This is skied into short left center. Correa calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's D. Gordon now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Pingree is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Anibal Sanchez, picture perfect there.